The family of Greg Monks has issued a photograph of him in the clothes that he was wearing on his night out. And they also did an interview, which I'm going to be going over in my live later, but I'll give you a little snippet with Greg's dad, girlfriend, and mum. But like I said, I'll pop that in here as well. But I wanted to just give you the update on the clothing because I think that is really important. So this is Greg in the clothes that he was wearing on the evening that he was out with his stag group. Now, they said that there was a group of around 14 men and they were together and they've got a taxi down to the strip. Now, obviously, a group of 14 men on a stag do, that's a lot of people. And it's very likely that somebody or someone working in the bars may recognise this group or even Greg.
You go on holiday, you've had a few drinks, everybody's really, really happy. The bar staff are used to people being happy. However, he's also a big guy. Could there be a situation where somebody spilled a drink on him and he's going to throw something back?
No, he's not an angry person like that.
Okay.
Would confront them if they were disrespectful. But
if they tripped and
he doesn't have a short fuse or anything like that. He's very placid, very friendly.
Okay.
Most people love him that he meets. He's very.
So that is just a snippet of that interview. Like I said, we'll play the interview through its entirety. Now, what they did ask in the interview was, did they know the last bar? And that's not something that they have the information on, but what they said is that he was in a karaoke bar. Now, there are a lot of karaoke bars, and so it would be really helpful, obviously, to be able to pin that down, and hopefully they will be able to obviously get that information, obviously, because there's a lot of CCTV. And as we spoke about yesterday, there is a big difference in the location of where Greg was going to, or where he thought he was going to, and to the location that they say he was seen on CCTV, which is where the police last place him, which is Cerro de Aguirre. Now, obviously, he may have gotten into a taxi there because it is quite a distance for him to have walked. And I have said this, and we did mention this on live, that perhaps maybe there was some miscommunication, and that's why he's ended up over in the other side. But obviously, we don't know full information on that, just that he was over on Cerro de Aguirre. There is a professional search and rescue team out there looking for Greg. The family are obviously really worried, so continuing to share the information, continuing to talk about the case, to bring awareness, because you never know who may have seen him. If you were in the area, if you were on holiday around this time and you can recall seeing a big group of men on a stag do get in touch with the police and give them any information that you think might help, because no matter how big or small the information, even if it's the smallest piece, it